The truth is this. So I knew it was coming. I absolutely not knew it was coming because of how orchestrated it was. The only thing, and I'll state this at the beginning, the only reason I'm upset by being canceled is because I've expired one of my lives. Because first you get canceled, then they make up a reason to put you in jail. And if that fails, they kill you. So now I'm down to my last 2 lives, which is also why while I'm answering this question, I'm still being careful how I'm answering it. I'm not telling you
scary
everything.
Shit.
It's scary because they've given me the warning and I'm still running my mouth.
Yeah.
So that's scary. But here's how cancellation works. So I knew it was going to happen because there's very, very orchestrated attacks. So NGOs and charities and all these other
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. and I hate that I be feeling this type of way, but I don't know how I would react if I saw a headline, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, etc. have passed away or anything along those lines. You get what I'm saying, right? I won't even lie to you, okay? I've been taking in so much Andrew Tate videos, so much Andrew Tate content, the Tate brothers in general. It's to the point where it almost feels weird to go a day without hearing the voice, seeing a short clip on IG or TikTok, whatever the case is. It's at that point now. The news that just broke social media recently, Andrew and Tristan Tate have been arrested on human trafficking. And I will always put that in quotation marks. And I'm going to get right into this shit. So, if you keep up with the Tate brothers as much as I do, you know, you will already notice. But if you don't, they were arrested for the same human trafficking shit a few months ago. It might be a few years ago, actually, as a matter of fact. They were arrested in England for human trafficking or some shit like that, right? Everybody, all the news outlets, shut up. All the news outlets, they're human traffickers, They beat the case. They moved away from that country. They beat the case, moved away from the country. So, and they debunked all of those rumors. They debunked the whole situation. So pretty much in essence, this girl that they had staying over at their house was cheating on her boyfriend, okay? This is for the people who don't know. For the ignorant people who still calling them sex traffickers when they beat the case and debunked the whole situation. So this girl that was staying at their house was cheating on her boyfriend. Tristan kicked her out. And then I guess the boyfriend called her or whatever. Like, oh, where are you? Where are you? And the girl's like, oh my God, you know, they're holding me hostage at the Tate house and shit like that. And that was her whole made up story. And, you know, in due fashion, which I respect, in due fashion, the police officers, whatever the case is, they raided the house just to make sure, you know, they're not trafficking other women and shit like that. Completely understandable. But that story was debunked so long ago, and so much time they've had to tell the same story so much time. It's crazy to me that there's news outlets still purporting the narrative that they're human traffickers. Now, I saw another headline that said they released Tristan, but they're gonna keep Andrew until like February or something for money laundering. And I'm like, this makes no sense. Like I said, you got to keep up with Andrew as much as I do. I'm glad to give you the information. Andrew says he has 32 cars. I'm just trying to paint the picture that this guy is definitely a multi-millionaire. You mean to tell me that a multi-millionaire gets arrested for money laundering because he had $10 million laying around? Like, at that point, just like in the video in my intro with Tate speaking, at that point, they're just looking for a reason to arrest this man. It makes no sense. And back to the human trafficking shit. I just gotta say this. Because, I have to be honest here. I would never believe that those two individuals are human traffickers, bro. I would never believe it. If you watch their videos, it's Tate Confidentials. You know, that was like their vlogs. If you watch it, there's always some 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 women around them. You mean to tell me they would have like a whole dungeon in their house with women? When they raided their house, the last time, not this most recent time, but the last time, there was no women in the house being held against their will. And this news, the most recent arrest, it happened about like 12 hours ago, let's just say, hypothetically, right? There's been and the raid that happened, there's been no news of any women being held against their will again. Well, how are they human traffickers, bro? How? This is what I'm saying, and like, I'm just corroborating what Tate said. They just look for any stupid reason to arrest you. It legit makes no sense. And I'm sure both the Tate brothers have women throwing themselves at them. Why the hell would they have some type of dungeon, hidden room in their damn house full of women held against their will? Why? Now, there was so much different reports saying, oh, they both got released. Oh, just one of them got released. There was so much different shit going all over the place. The most initial reports was that they got arrested for human trafficking. Then a later report said they're gonna release Tristan but keep Andrew, you know, for the money laundering crap. And when I saw that report, I'm like, okay, that kind of would make sense, just for the fact of, you know, Andrew's influence is a little bit more than Tristan's. So they're probably gonna try to keep Andrew, try to torture him or some shit like that, try to beat whatever information out of him or some shit like that. That's really how I think, you know, conspiracy, you know, open up your third eye type shit. That's really what I was thinking. But I didn't like Trump at first, okay, because I was following the fake news and shit like that. I was following the fake news and their narratives of him. I didn't like Trump at first, but it's kind of sickening to me to see people's response to this, to the point of, like, you've never met Tate in your life. You've never met him in person. The only information you have of him is from headlines, because if you dive into his actual content, you would come to realize that all of those headlines are BS. But there's people out there who's happy and grateful that he got arrested. Like, I had little faith in humanity as it is, but it just makes no sense. Like, how could you be happy that someone you've never met before gets arrested? The only thing that they've personally done to you is the words that you hear from his videos, if you actually watch, or the headlines that the fake media is purporting about him. And you're happy he got arrested? What type of sad life could you be living, bro, that you happy someone like that gets arrested? This is what Andrew refers to as the slave-minded people. The media has given Andrew and Tristan the villain role, the villain title, and they're trying to do anything and everything to make that villain title stick. But it's just stupidity, though. Like, they know how the Tates made their money. You mean to tell me all of those years that they was doing their webcam business, there was no, like, all of those years they was doing that, there was no allegations of human trafficking? Or if there was actually human traffickers, wouldn't it be around the time when they was actually doing the webcam business? Like, I mean, am I the one that gotta think logically here? Like, it makes no sense. I can't take I can't take no headline, Andrew and Tristan Tate have passed away. I can't. I don't know how my heart could take that, bro, on some real shit, bro. Seriously. Let me know what you think, though. And I know people have this strong dislike for Andrew Tate. Just explain to me why, and give me a legit, solidified reason. Not no bullshit headline, oh, they're misogynistic and all of that shit. Okay, if they are, if that's what you want to say, explain what misogynistic mean. Oh, they're human traffickers. Oh, are you talking about this one? Or the last time there was accused of that but beat that kid and told the whole story? Which one are you talking about? Either way, all of the narratives and all of the headlines that they've made about the Tate brothers are false. Let me know what y'all think, man. This video long, you know. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. More videos coming soon, man. Jeez.